Good morning. All right, how's it going? Adam, Rogue Valley Family YMCA. We're going to do, it started out as quick, and now I've started building it up in my head, so it might turn into something a little bit long, a little bit of a challenge. So we're going to really focus on your arms, your shoulders, biceps, triceps today. I'm going for some quick kind of short range of motion sets and everything, but probably a lot of muscle activation. So light weights is something that you're going to need today. So I hope you have something that can act as that, even if we're going through the movements. For the shoulders, for sure, you can just do that body weight, and we'll get there. I'll demonstrate to you in just a second. Biceps, triceps, you might need a little bit heavier. It'll be handy, but even if you're holding on to soup cans or something, you'll be all right. Okay, so first let's get warmed up, just moving around a little bit. We've also got a little cardio kind of built in to the middle in between each set. So hopefully getting your whole body working and moving today. So let's go ahead and get warmed up. I'm going to start reaching both hands straight up to the ceiling. Left hand is going to reach down the left knee. I'm going to reach over to the side, stretch that side body. I'm not going to have any music or anything going, so if you can play something else in the background and still hear me and the timer, that's probably the best setup that we can get. All right, both hands up again. We're going to throw them down towards the floor. Like I said, shoulders are going to be really super active today. So get them nice and loose. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a little bit of a hug. So out wide, still kind of finding that throwing your hands out and together. We'll be doing shoulder circles as part of our workout. It's not going to be the most fun, I would think. Let's go ahead, chest and shoulders up. We're going to turn side to side, find a little bit of rotation in your low back. Keep my feet flat here for the first 10. So light weights, once again. I probably need some lighter weights. We'll be okay. You can always drop. All right, coming up onto your toes. So my heel is lifting. Now I'm turning it more into like a hip stretch. Into the top of your foot even. Nice job. Oh. Not too much planks today, a little bit. So you can loosen up your wrists. All right, I'm going to plant my left foot. Right knee is going to bend. Hip's going to raise. And we're going to do nice big hip circles. Find your balance. This is just my favorite kind of warm-up routine just to get ready for these harder boot camp style workouts. I feel kind of loose when I'm done. So hopefully you're kind of following along, or you can just remember these moves too and bring them out like whenever you're trying to connect with your body. So right foot planted to the floor, left knee raised. 5 nice big circles. I think I did more circles on the other side, but I like to do 5 normally. And then 10 swings, hip forward, heel back. Swing, find your balance. Nice job, connect to the floor. Whew. Some days that balance is tricky. All right, feet spread out wide, toes and knees. Tracking out just a little bit. I'm gonna bend my left knee, hands come down. So bend your right, straighten the opposite. We're just going side to side, come up at the top. Some creaky knees today, but feeling pretty good overall. Nice job. All right, last one. You're reaching down to the floor, hands stay in contact with the floor, and you're going into that bend and straighten sequence, side to side. One more time. So I'm walking my hands foot to the other foot. All right, from here, I'm gonna add something a little bit new, all fours. So knees are gonna stay in contact with the floor. Hands underneath your shoulders. Good plank position, so you're kind of all fours position. My left knee is gonna move back till it's about level with my right ankle. And then from here, we're just going to rotate that left hip down towards the floor, but your left arm is staying straight. So we're kind of warming up your wrist, your shoulder, and loosening up your hips and your obliques, just that side body. So I'm up at the top, lean over, hold for like 3 seconds, and back. We'll just do that 5 times. Nice job. And then switch your knees. My left knee comes forward, right knee goes back. And I'm going to turn my shoulders towards the left, right hip, reaching down towards the floor and back up to the top. Nice job. All right, knees are even underneath your hips. Hands are still under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees up off the ground. Doing shoulder tap, knee tap, 5 times through. Ready? 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Keep the rest of your body still. 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5. Nice job. Step it back. Good plank position. Hands under your shoulders still. Left foot's going to step close to the left hand. Open that up. Look up towards the ceiling. Nice. Let's do that 3 times per side. Not going for speed on these necessarily. Find the stretch. Find your stability in that tripod. Nice job. All right, walk your hands back to your feet. Let's sit down at the bottom of this deep squat for just a second. Wherever your squat is at, you can press your heels into the ground, raise your butt a little bit. But just trying to improve my range of motion a little. All right, press your hips up. And pull it all the way up. So I said 30-second sets before. So to finish up the warm-up, we're going to go into our first movement. Like I said, there's going to be cardio in between, still designed to kind of get your shoulders and your arms a little bit, help contribute to the fatigue. So we're going to do 30 seconds of just plain old jumping jack, and then 30 seconds high knees with that reach. So following along with the time here, just plain old jumping jacks. Hop your feet out, hands up. Nice straight arms. We might add a little bit of a squat to this later, but since we're just kind of loosening up. You can step this out, and we're gonna go right into that high knee ladder climb. So I'm reaching up. Okay, so those are our cardio exercises. I'm kind of explaining the format right now in this 30-second intro. So we're doing those two for our cardio in between. That was one round. We're going to move into our first set of exercises, starting with shoulder circles forward. Okay, we're going to do forward shoulder circles for 30, backward shoulder circles for 30, and then you're going to find a little bit of a hinge position, T, Y. I'll demonstrate it in a sec. Go ahead and get going with your forward shoulder circles. They can be smaller. Let's go small for a second, or 10 seconds or so. All right, a little bit bigger. Hopefully you're starting to feel a little bit of warmth in these shoulders. Let's go ahead and go backwards in 3, 2, 1. Change directions. So you're moving a different direction. Your rear deltoid is probably contributing a little bit more because you're pulling back, but still finding that heat in that big shoulder muscle. We need them. They're active for lots of different movements. Today we're going to focus on them quite a bit. And our third movement, I'm going to hinge, T out to the side, Y up top. So T, my arms are going straight out in a fly position. Y, I'm going up a little bit more, like level with my feet, okay? T, Y, T, Y. Pull that belly button towards your spine and this hinge hold, right? Your low back can kind of start to feel this too. Out wide, up high. Out wide, up high. Next up, so we had those 3 exercises. Hopefully your shoulders are nice and warm. That was one round. In our second round, we're gonna do 2 sets of those in a row. It's gonna get ugly. But moving on to our third exercise, grab your light weights. Feet are gonna be even underneath you if you got light weights. We're just doing a seesaw press. So feet are hip width apart. Good connection with the ground, stability. We're pressing straight up over your shoulder and lower down. You can see the seesaw movement as my right arm's lowering, left arm's straightening up overhead. So you kind of see what I mean about light weights. I want you to find that connection, but just that muscle not have to use a lot of momentum. All right, split squat position. So I'm going to be left leg forward, right leg back. My right arm is going straight forward with my weights. Left arm is going out to the side. And we're kind of adding a little bit of a split squat pulse. So dropping that back knee down. Everything's coming up together. Right into switching sides, out to the side and forward. Oh, I forgot the cardio in between. That's okay. 5, 4, 3, 2. This is a good spot for it. So back to those jumping jacks and ladder climb. 30 seconds of each in a row, one time through. So a little bit of a break here for me. Short, right? Still focusing on that recovery, keeping your heart rate up. Just gotta start my exercise timer, otherwise it doesn't count. So jumping jacks. Ooh, how do the shoulders feel now? Again, you can step out to the side. If you wanted to make this a little bit more intense, you can change this into a low jack. Your shoulders actually get a little bit of a break, but it'll put a lot more work on your legs. into that high knee ladder climb. Still just thinking about reaching up with your shoulders. Nice job. So that heart rate's up there. Breathing a little bit heavy. Take a nice deep breath in. And push it out. We're going into our third set of exercises out of 4. Focusing on biceps now. So again, you're going to need your light weights. You're going to have a 90-degree hold at one side. And the other arm is active for this 30. Okay, so lock your left elbow at your shoulder. Right arm is doing a full range of motion curl. So you might not feel this too much with your light weights, but give it a little time, patience, right? So I'm trying to take a lot of that swing out of the bicep curl, really putting the focus on that isolated muscle. All right, the arm that was curling, we're gonna lock in that 90-degree position, and that should be fun. Other side is curling now. So I'm trying to bring that curl up with a little bit of force, put it back down by your side, and keep that hold arm up. Got some interesting body control going on. All right, both arms are gonna move together. I'm gonna find that hinge position again. I'm gonna curl pinkies towards my chin and open back up. So we're emphasizing a little bit of that rotation. And let's slow it down a little bit. 3, 2, 1 at the top. 3, 2, 1 down. 3, 2, 1 at the top. 3, 2, 1 down. Top, down, top, down. Nice job. All right, we're going to throw in one more round of cardio and then finish up with triceps. So back to the jumping jacks. In between, if you hate jumping jacks, you can do something else. You can step it out. Just keep your shoulders moving, keep your feet moving, trying to get that heart rate up in between our more isolated movement rounds, okay? Feel like I could sit and do jumping jacks all day. I know I might eat my words here in a little bit as we start adding to this. So I wanted to double up everything on this second round. Cardio included, so it's still 30-second rounds, but we're just gonna do 2 sets. So after this ladder climb, reaching those hands up, going back to the jacks. And wherever you're at, just do the best you can to stay moving. Keep that pace up as high as you can for that level. Nice job. We're gonna take a quick little break. Triceps is our next isolated muscle group. Then we're going back to the top onto our second round, okay? So 3 tricep movements you might want to mat. We're going down to the ground for the third one. First, though, I'm going to bring my hands together, elbows close to my ears for overhead extensions. So trying to reach the dumbbell down my back like I'm scratching my back and straighten out. So there's a lot of potential for compensation. I'm probably leaning a little bit back as I throw it up. I'm trying to take as much of that out as I can. Really focus on pointing those fingers up Second movement, we're going to find that hinge position again, challenging your low back, but in kind of a static position. Bend your elbows, tricep kick back, forward. Straight that 90 degrees, straight back, hold at the top there for just a second. Our third movement, you're going to get down on the ground. I'm going to do a kneeling plank, down on my elbows. It's not even really a plank. I'm pushed back, but I'm going to straighten, do a tricep, push back from here. You can adjust how much weight you have, but really just trying to rep this out. Elbows on the floor, elbows straight. Elbows on the floor, straight, and feel that tricep working. My hands are really close together. Touching thumbs. And as you can see, my hips move back. It makes it a little bit easier. Hips forward a little harder. You can come up on your hands and feet, on your toes, and make it really hard. I'm sticking with the lower weight, higher reps. I don't want to put too much pressure on my shoulders because I'm saving them for later. And that was the end of my time. I feel like that 30 seconds kept going on and on and on. Ha, that's funny. So we need to add some time to this. How'd that feel? Hopefully pretty brutal, otherwise I'm pretty out of shape. Good job. So, as I said, we're increasing rounds. We're going to start with the cardio. Do the 2 shoulder sets without the cardio in between because that's how we're going to do it. And then the 2 rounds of cardio. I'll just shout it out as we go. Stick with me. Pause the video if you have to. You could use this format, change the exercises a little bit. Like I said, I'm going to keep trying to focus on my isolated upper body movements. All right, jumping jack. So we're going to do a round of jumping jacks for 30, a round of ladder climb for 30, and then jumping jacks, then ladder climb. 2 sets in a row. And we're at, 23 minutes now? Oh man, we might actually get all done with 3 rounds. Ready to do that ladder climb? So we started with just 1 round. This is getting more difficult. Adjust as needed. You can modify, slow that pace down if you feel like you're going where you won't be able to maintain. These increasing difficulties, back into the jumping jacks. It's more of a mental toughness exercise. I mean, definitely a muscular exercise, but also your mind. Because you know it's going to get worse before it gets better. Ladder climb. Make sure keeping your hands above your shoulders, kind of like that seesaw press, but minus the weights. Light on the balls of your feet, picking those knees up. All right, so that was 2 sets of our cardio. Now we're going to move into shoulder circles. We'll do 2 sets of that in a row. So starting with forward, still going to leave the 30 seconds in between just for me to refocus, hopefully for you to catch your breath. And this is kind of the format. All right, shoulder circles forward. 2, 1. How are your shoulders? Check in with them. I'm starting with nice big circles. I'm standing up straight, trying to keep my shoulders over my hips, hips over my feet. You can have a nice wide stance. Let's go ahead and make those circles a little bit smaller. Forward now. Arms are out to the side. All right, backwards. So think about your rear delts, the back of your shoulder. I imagine my shoulder blades coming together, and I can feel it in the rear a bit more, just by even just thinking about pulling your shoulders back. Pulling your shoulders back, that increases intensity a little bit. Don't let your shoulders creep up to your neck. Try and have that nice long position. We got forward, backwards, T's and Y's. So hinge position, core stabilizing, straight out to the T, up to the Y. T, Y, T. I'm trying to keep the back of my hands to the ceiling at the top of that range of motion. Again, that helps me put the focus on shoulders as well. Forward, shoulder, circles. This reminds me of the army. Just simple movements, just kind of brought to that like torture type level, where you have to find a little bit of stability, a little bit of muscle control. Backwards, starting big. And if you need to pause, take your breath, shake it out. That's all right too. This is burning me. All right, make those circles a bit smaller. Still pulling your shoulder blades back. Pinky is leading that rotation. Oh my. 2, 1. T's and Y's. Hinge, T, Y. Open up top. Open up top. So again, belly button pulled towards your spine. Belly button position is important, right? So pull that towards your spine. Supporting that low back in that hinge position. Get a little break here. Okay. Seesaw press. So you grab your light weights and then the split squat. One side, split squat on the other. Okay, 30, 30, 30. Do that 2 times through, 15 seconds. Get those shoulders ready. This is gonna be fun, right? Oof. We'll do this, then we'll do our next set of cardio. Seesaw. I have a tendency to try and walk around to take a little bit of that focus maybe off. But I think it's also key or important. Connect your feet to the ground, find that stability, get through the movement. Lighten the weight if you need to take a break. Don't try and change your focus by walking around like I was doing for the shoulder circles. All right, right foot back, split squat. So I'm doing a front shoulder raise and a lateral shoulder raise at the top. You know me, I have to bring as much of the body into the movement as possible. So creating this unbalanced split squat position. Switch. Nice job. Oof. Back to that seesaw press. So this kind of like doubled up set. This is where you can modify, don't quit, right? If you have to grab lighter weight, if you have to slow that form down. So I'm focusing just a little bit more on a shoulder press rather than that seesaw. Right leg steps back, right hand forward. Slow it down. Oh, God. Switch sides. Left foot back, left hand going forward. Right hand out to the side. So a split squat is kind of like a lunge, right? I'm trying to keep my body right in the middle of my feet, over my hips. So I'm trying to push equally from my front leg and rear leg. But with the shoulder flies, find wherever you can. You can take that split squat out. Nice job, 30-second break. Cardio time. Cardio burst, I guess we've been doing in the outdoor classes that have been going on. So, jacks, or if you wanted to bring your legs into it more, low jacks. Shoulders are rubbery at this point. And I mean, if this turns into just like isometric holds at the ends of movements, where you're just really trying to focus on the muscle without any weight, ladder climb. So knees up, don't take a break here. Doing 2 of these in a row. So back to jacks. You can step it out. Trying to keep those arms straight. Nice job. 15 seconds. Ladder climb. 15 seconds, hang in there. Reach it up, pull it down. Nice job. Woo. Pushing that pace. All right, biceps, 90-degree hold, full range of motion on the other side, nice and controlled. Then the opposite, right, 90 on the one that was just curling. See which one you like better, which one you like worse, and then hinge, curl. All right, grab those weights. Hold 90 degrees, full range of motion curl. 2 of these in a row is gonna be interesting. We're 35 minutes in. I'm kind of deciding right now whether we should, we'll finish out to like triceps and then do one more round increasing, so you do 3 sets in a row, or back down to 1. Switch, so 90 degrees. Because if we increase again, I feel like I won't be able to maintain, and we're gonna get up into over the hour long. I wanna get you out of here. So how about we decrease, make it just 1 set, but nice. Hinge over. So I'm gonna have my feet narrow. Remember, curling pinkies towards your chin, open to the side. Pinky back behind, pinky toward the chin. Take that swing out. Slow that range, the count down. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. All right, round 2 coming up. 90. Oh boy. Yeah, we're going down after this. It's still going to be intense, but with all this fatigue from doing these 2 in a row, I feel like we'll be able to maintain your form, focus on doing the best reps that you can instead of just surviving to the end of 3 rounds. 90-degree hold and move it. Oh man, I can't decide which is worse. They're both pretty terrible. Whether you're curling first and then holding, or whether you're the arm that holds first and then curls. That hold, though, is tough. Shoulders nice and level. 30 seconds. Nice job. All right, we got our tricep set. Let's do our last 2 in a row cardio set. Jumping jacks. Cut my biceps. Jumping jacks, ladder climb. Let's do it. So this is the last time we're going to do 2 of these little cardio bursts in a row. So pay attention to how you're feeling doing this versus how you feel doing just 1 set. What do you need to do to get to that same place? I'm definitely keeping a slower pace. Ladder climb. Sorry, talking too much. If you have any comments, you can put them in the comment section. I'll try and pay attention to and respond. Otherwise, back to jumping jacks. Nice job, keeping that pace high, hands overhead. Try to keep those arms relatively straight. What do we like more, ladder climb or jacks? Knees up, hands trying to stay over your shoulders. We're not going forward. You can step it out, find that marching pace, throw it down, 10 seconds. Good job. 30-second break. We're on the tricep sets, doing 2 of those in a row. And then we'll be at 40 minutes already. Yeah, we're going back to 1 so we can decrease that time under tension on these specific muscles. but focus more on form and everything. So grab your weights, tricep extensions. So I keep elbows close to my ears, hands together. If you feel stable enough to separate those weights, you definitely can reach them back towards your shoulders. I feel like I get a bit more stability and I'm able to like point my thumbs up towards the ceiling and down. That helps me focus on the extension. Hinge position, 90 degrees for your elbows. Kick it back. Where's that belly button? Trying to take that momentum out. Focus on the squeeze. Again, like you're pointing your thumbs almost behind you and bring them back. Behind you, bring it back. Drop into the ground, plank push back. You can do this on a counter or on a wall. So you don't need a lot of weight with that fatigue that's coming onto the triceps now. So really just focusing on hands close together, elbows down underneath your shoulders, and then straighten those arms. Oh my. All right, back to tricep overhead. Nice job. You could do one weight behind your head. Lots of options. Nice job, hinge position again. Protect your low back, belly button to the spine. Kick it back. Thumbs forward, thumbs back behind. Thumbs forward, thumbs behind. Nice. Focus on that hold at the top and back. Hold, triceps, and back. Nice job. Drop to the floor or the wall or the counter. Shoulders right above your elbows. Press back. Oh God. Woo. That's the end of our increasing round. Good job. Grab a drink, shake it out. I gotta grab a mat. We're going to do one more time through those exercises, only 30 seconds each. So just like the first round, really focusing on your form and those specific muscles. Let me grab a drink here just a sec, and we're gonna start our cardio. Only one time through. So, knowing that I'm only going to make you do it once, what are you going to do about your pace? You're going to pick it up because you know you only got one chance to do these jumping jacks right now, or low jacks if you've been trying to hit your legs a bit more. You can step these out, step to the side. Nice job. Whew. You can hop your feet out to shoulder width and drop down. And a nice wide squat, light on the balls of your feet, ladder climb. Push that pace. How fast can you recover after the work you've done? needs to push. That's where that mental toughness comes in. Sorry, there's a leaf blower right outside. Hilarious. All right, final round, shoulder circles. Forward, back, T's and Y's. One time through. So don't give yourself any break for that 30 seconds. Well, it's 90 seconds total. We're really focusing on finding that fire in your shoulders. So thumbs up, palms forward. Nice big circle starting out. Let's find that nice stable spot, standing, feet under your hips. All right, go ahead. Make those circles a little tighter, a little faster. Nice job. Change directions. Change the focus of where you're connecting with that muscle. Backwards, backwards. Still keeping my thumbs up. Shoulder blades coming together, chest opening up. Let's make those circles a bit smaller. Nice. Hinge. Shoulders down, core engaged. T, Y, T, Y. 15 seconds, nice job. Get ready to grab those weights. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna jump right into our seesaw press because we're only doing 30 seconds. Straight down, straight up. Nice and controlled exchange. Shoulder to shoulder. Feel your abs engaged, your whole kind of upper body working together to support that movement. Back is involved. Obliques are definitely involved. Right foot back, left arm out to the side. Chest and shoulders are up. I'm almost pushing backwards. Nice job, keep it going. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Switch your feet. Left leg back. Left arm reaching forward. Right arm onto the side. Woo. Find that stability, find that balance. Find that burn. Woo. We're gonna fly through this last round. Pushing that pace. Drop the weights. Jacks. Go. You got this. Shoulders should be pretty well cooked. Whether you're stepping out, find that pace. Ladder climb, knees up, hands reaching up. You got this, 20 seconds. We're jumping right into bicep curls. Three, 2, 1. Find your weights. Find that 90-degree hold. Curl on the other side. No rest here. You can pause if you want to rest, otherwise we're busting through to the end. Woo. Find that pump. Get ready, the one that's curling. It is now holding. Hold. Still think about controlling that pinky, rotating it towards chin, down and out. That's emphasizing the rotation. Helps me connect with the bicep just a little bit more. Take my shoulder out just a little bit. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hinge. Belly button towards your spine. Protect that low back. Arms out to the side. Pinkies to your chin. Slow it down. 3, 2, 1. Up. 2, 1. Hold. Down. 2, 1. Hold. Down. Up. 2, 1. All the way at the top. Hold. Down. 2, 3. One more. Curl it up. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Weights down. Okay. Quick 30-second break because I'll pass out. Just good. Recovery breath. You got triceps coming up, and then your last little cardio burst. All right. So 10 seconds. We're finishing, starting with tricep overhead hinge. Sorry, tricep overhead extension, and then the hinge extensions. Let's go. Make this count. Thumbs up, thumbs down towards your back. 5 seconds, you're gonna find that hinge. Oh. 90 degrees at your sides, kick it back. Both hands staying together. Control, trying to take that momentum out. 10 seconds. Get ready for your last set of pushbacks, whether you're on the floor. Lying on the floor. I'm on my knees, elbows under my shoulders, hands close together. Push away, bend. So straighten those elbows. Again, just rep it out. If your hips are further back, you won't have to straighten as far. Just find where you can burn it out. Right into jumping jacks after this. For the last time. 'Was that the time again? I did it again. It tricked me twice in a row. God dang it. All right. Nice job. Hold on. 10 seconds. Last little cardio burst. And we got some quick abs. And you're done. 3, 2, 1. Jumping jacks or low jacks. Wherever you're at. Now I'm confused. You know this is the last time you have to do this, so you're pushing the pace. Ladder climb, last one. Light on the balls of your feet, knees up. All right, find a spot on the floor, one weight. Quick description. Again, 30 seconds on either side. Weight. I'm keeping right arm straight, it's not moving. Left arm and right leg. We're gonna open it up, 30 seconds. So there's a little bit of a crunch at the top. Extend out, crunch at the top. The weighted arm is just stabilizing, stationary. Trying to keep my low back connected to the mat. Just working on that control, contraction across your abs. Getting ready to switch hands. Switch, which foot is moving right into it. Crunch at the top. Right arm and left leg are moving in that dead bug. Weighted arm again. Just stabilizing. I'm pointing with my heels, trying to keep my legs nice and straight. All right, last 30 seconds here. You're gonna grab the weight with both hands, both legs. Everything extended out. Bring it back together, dead bug. You can do this, moving one leg and the other, or doing both. Again, still thinking about pressing your low back to the mat. Time. Nice job. We made it. Under an hour. That's what I was going for. Nice job. That was a burner, I thought. I mean, depending on the weights that you have available, where you're at. But I hope you were able to find some work. Make sure you're giving your shoulders a chance to stretch out. Just be nice and loose throughout the day. The more I settle, the more sore I get. So I keep moving. And that's how I avoid like becoming stagnant, right? Just don't stop moving. So, nice work. Stretch it out. Drink water. Thanks for coming. Hope to see you real soon. And keep pushing yourself.